Hello and welcome to What's Map for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how are you doing? Right, it's Friday. Friday is request day, and today is a day where we look at a requested map. Now, if you've got any maps that you'd like to see done on the show, today's a very good day to stick it down in the comments, or tweet me via @EdgeOfTheSofa, or stick it over on Facebook, on Patreon. Loads of different ways of getting it through to me. So anyway, yes, today's map was requested by the creator themselves and was voted in over on Patreon by the BonBon Buddies. Yeah, if you come over and join me on Patreon, you get a chance once a week to vote for the map that will be reviewed on Friday. This one was voted in by the BonBon Buddies, and the creator themselves is a BonBon Buddy. So maybe it's a little bit of a favouritism, but I'm sure the BonBon Buddies are allowed to do that every now and then. That said, it's not a bad map at all. Needs a little bit of polish, and there's one major grumble, but other than that, it's not bad. Anyway, before we get started, here's your daily reminder. Oh yeah. Yes, please hit that like button. It really does help to promote the show, get it seen by more people, and will hopefully one day lead to me becoming a full-time YouTuber. Well, dreams do come true. And so today's map is Greenbrier Bay by Holly Molly C. Now, we did one from Holly Molly back in episode 322, that was Brookings Beach, and she got 11 good stars. There's your start square, the roundabout, and some tentacle roads coming off in each direction. And in terms of the resources, we have loads of veins for trees, or trees for veins. Not seen anything like that before. Off to the workshop, what do we need? Well, it's a mass transit map, so you'll need mass transit. There's a choice of themes. We're using the V1.45 European. Couple of options for LUTs. We're going with satellite, and that's your lot. Except for it isn't. It's a lie, I tell you. It's a lie. She lies to us. There is more. We'll get onto that a little bit later. Let's have a look at the roads. Now, the roads, there's a little bit of drift between the roads. Not too bad at this point, but you'll see a little bit more later on. It's one of the last things before the parallel road talks come out. Now, this intersection here, I reckon that is I Will Be by a Gussing Navy. I say that because I recognise that from Merrickstowe. I use that in Merrickstowe. It's a lovely intersection. Although I did have to tweak it. I had a little bit of traffic problem going underneath the bridge. So I put in 2 separate one-way roads. Oh, a little bit of glitching going on with the roads here. A little bit glitchy there. A little bit bumpy. You know, 1 or 2 jinky jankies. 1 or 2 wibbly wobbly bits. And a couple of lumpy bumpies as well. It's all going on, but nothing dreadful. It's just a little bit not perfect. And then we get to this massive overpass going on. And you can tell, look at the middle of the road, how it just crosses over, uncrosses, drifts apart a little bit, comes back together, and then drifts apart more, comes back again. It's just a little bit of lack of control. It's hard, that I've got to be honest with you, it's really hard. Like I say, the parallel road tool will be the death of this kind of mistake, I promise you that. Then we head up to this this custom bridge, which isn't listed. First of all, a little bit wibbly wobbly roads going onto the bridge, but it's not listed on the workshop as a required item, so that would be missing completely. As would the other 18 items. Yes, there are 18 trees and bushes and shrubs and bridges and all the other bits and pieces. So yes, unless you happen to be already subscribed to everything, which fortunately I was. Can't believe that I was, but I actually was. They will not turn up in your map when you load it. Another one of these, I don't know what this one's called, another Gussing Navy intersection. Very nice. One of the great creators, the Gussing Navy, with their intersections, of course. And we come around here and we'll loop over. We're heading towards the start square now. We could have carried on, but we want to get to the start square, don't we? We'll see what it's all about. What's going on? Good traffic flow in this map, do you think? Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Some really nice traffic flow in this map. Roads going everywhere, and everywhere seems to have a little bit of traffic on it everywhere you go. We'll take a little right here, and we're going to go over this bridge. Might drop off the edge a little bit by, oops, like that. I knew that was going to be hard to stay on that bridge. And we come over here, and we'll come back down to ground level. A little bit heavier traffic here. Just a little bit heavier. Now, there's one thing you can do if you want to prevent heavy traffic. I don't know if you can work out what it is. Here's your start square. There's your roundabout. And here's your squiggly roads coming off of the roundabout. A couple of them are dirt tracks. This is your main route here coming through your start square. Quite a lot of traffic. So, have you managed to work out what that one thing you can do is to get rid of traffic like this? And the answer is, of course, yes. It's just a one button click. Yes, hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button will help get rid of traffic. Well, it can't hurt, can it? It can't hurt. It might not work, but you can try. You can try. If you hit it now, you'll never know. It might just clear up almost instantly. And down here too, this is your problem. Right, now this is a, yeah, all the traffic coming down here is taking a hard left, or could turn right. This one is just traffic in, traffic out. And of course it's having to stop and wait for traffic to run across it. But also just look at this. This is a big ouchie. No wonder the traffic's crawling to a halt. If this was a real life road, that would be a nightmare junction. Nightmare. So anyway, I'm sure she's really lovely, is Holly Molly. Yes, currently masquerading as one of my XCOM soldiers in my XCOM Let's Play, which you can catch up with from last night, of course. I might put a link at the end of today's show. But of course, if you hit subscribe, you'll never miss an episode, will you? Never. Never, never, never. Right, okay, the roads. Where are we going with the roads? Oh, we're going back under. We're back where we started. Back with I will be. There it is. Okay, let's have a look at the rails, shall we? Oh, look, we've got some custom assets. The raised railway lines. Yes, and through some custom trees. You can see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Oh, a little, an intruder tree there. Coming in through the side of the overpass. In through the side. Never mind. Yes. Oh, now I can't work out if this is glitchy or just a bit bendy or a bit wonky or a bit dipped. Something that with that node there isn't quite right. Oh, we'll head along here and over this little valley. Now, the rail isn't actually too bad at all. I'm going to be fair. There is an interesting thing coming up, though. Something very, very fun. Very fun indeed. Can you see it? Have you seen it yet? Did you see it? Did you miss it? Can you see it now? No. How about now? Can you see it now? Oh, look at that. Let's go. Oh, hello. Hello, what's that? Oh, look. It's a comedy creature. Cities Skylines aren't very good at their creatures, are they? What the hell is that? What the hell is it? Hang on. It's a moose. A moose loose. This moose. That's what that is. Okay. Let's roll on. Let's ignore the moose. Oh dear. Oh, I don't play the game often enough to identify the bizarre wildlife that we have down there. Anyway, shall we consider doing an asset review? Shall we? I think we're probably about that time now. Yeah. As we head off to Asset Corner in Assetville and have a look at SoCal Low Residential Rico Pack. Rico by Lijo. Lijo, definitely Lijo. Now, I'm not sure if SoCal is short for Southern California or, hey, they're just so California. It's got to be Southern California, hasn't it? These are really sweet. I think the texturing is a little bland, but maybe that's what the houses are like in Southern California. Anyway, there's a full mix of them. These are all the houses in the pack. You can zone them in, let them grow, let them spawn in, and they're very cool. Very cool. Lots of air conditioning, I hope, in there as well to keep them cool inside. SoCal Low Residential Rico Pack by Leju. Today's asset of the day. As we head off to Themington Island for Owl's Tropic Tea Desert Theme by Owl with no LUT. And I'm sorry if you've watched every day this week and I've repeated this every day, but I have to assume that there's somebody watching it for the first time and going, oh, Tropic Tea, is that spelt wrong? Well, yes, Owl did actually spell it wrong. That's the correct misspelling. Search for Tropic Tea on the workshop and you will find it. It should be Tropicity, of course. Right, let's have a look in the factoid book for one little factoid for today. When Clark Gable removed his shirt in a film to reveal that he was wearing no vest, sales of vests dropped by 40% overnight. Well, I can soon fix that, ladies. Hang on a second. Look, I'm wearing a vest. Sales of vests have just... Oh, I've just killed sales of vests completely. Oh well, never mind. Oh, thanks very much, Al. Great theme. And great having no LUT for a change as well. And so back to Greenbrier Bay by Holly Molly C. And the shipping routes. We got this one that goes along the bottom of the map, joins up with the first one, and then you've got it splits either side of the bridge. I think the bridge is just about high enough, so we can let that go. I've not checked it, but it looks high enough to me. Water flow. Now down this particular river it's kind of stop-start. It's quite strong there and then it just peters out and then it starts up again and then it peters out again and then joins the main river, which to be honest with you is a little bit light. There is motion but there's not much, as opposed to this little corner here where it's crazy. And then if we go over here, this particular river up here, well, there isn't really any river at all. It's just dried up. I mean, there is a water source there, it just isn't enough, which is a shame. I've got to say, that's a real shame. Join me over on facebook.com/official BonBonB and we can have a party. Okay, down at the start square isn't perfectly flat, but it's nice. There's a slight undulation. It's interesting. It adds an extra dynamic to the build. You won't be able to do a grid system very easily on this map because of the undulation. Hello, moose loose about this moose. I wonder if it's the same moose or is it a different one. I don't know. We'll maybe never know. Trees, lots of different trees. Nice forests as well. Of course, we need to subscribe to all of those. Hopefully, Holly is... Oh, wow, nice rock work as well, by the way. Keen on the rock work. Yeah, hopefully she will, and once she's realised her mistake, she'll set up a one-click collection on the workshop page so that we can subscribe to everything really easily. Like this particular bridge, it's a good bridge. A good choice of bridge. I like that bridge. Let's have a look down here. Now this castle, I think we should tweet about this castle at Edge of the Sofa. What we'll do is we'll make our way up to the castle via this this interesting detailed road. I like the idea, I like the concept. I don't buy the road. Like here, ready, coming up. Why hard left here? Doesn't make any sense. Why are we meandering up the hill like that? That doesn't make any sense to me either. From here on in is all good. It's quite wide. This is a road, but it's quite wide. And then into the castle. And I believe this is Beard Monkey's work. I believe some more custom items you'll need to subscribe to. And that's a big old castle. That is humongous and really nice as well. Very nicely done, Holly Molly. Let's have a look at the fields. Like the fields on this map. Yeah, I like the fact that hedges aren't green for a change, and the detailing, sorry, the texturing because of the theme and the LUT look pretty cool. Really quite like that work. Have a look at the old look at the water texturing, crazy. Right, one last chance for you to decide whether you want to vote a 1-star map, a 5-star map, or somewhere in between while we have a look at the quarry. Come down here, have a look at the quarry. The quarry is excellent as well. Really quite keen on this. So yes, what do you think? What are you voting for this map? Yeah, really? What do I think? I think I should make my own mind up, which I will do in this little white box. Aesthetically, all told, I quite like it. It's definitely worth more than 3 stars. Far from a 5, so I'm going to give it 4 stars. Detailing. Now, there's something I would normally mark down, but I'm saving that for gameplay. All told, I think the detailing's very good, but there are some bits which let it down. I can't give it 4 stars for detailing, especially with that road junction, which is just dreadful. Do you remember the one? I'm going to give it 3 stars for detail. I think that's the best I can do. As for gameplay potential, I think there's a lot of potential with this map, but the big thing that is killing it, all those items not appearing on the workshop requirements list. You load this map up, it'll be blank. There'll be hardly anything on it. And because of that, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give it just the 2 stars for gameplay. Of course, once you fix that, you can mark that up to whatever score you like. Greenbrier Bay by Holly Molly C. It's a very nice looking map. Just one major grumble. The Steam Workshop. It's not even the map. It's the workshop listings. Oh no, what have you done? If you want to vote on a different map, there is a map down in the bottom left hand corner of your screen now. Click on that. That has a vote on it right now that you can go along and add a little mark to. And of course you can join me tomorrow for our final map of the week and our quirky asset of the week. What we're going to have this week, I wonder. See you tomorrow.